So your Sims have been working hard and they finally saved up enough money to buy a vacation home. But it's not as simple as traveling to another world and buying a property. There's a lot that goes into it. Stay tuned because this is the ultimate guide to buying a vacation home in The Sims 3.
Non più tra I farfalloni amoroso, notte e giorno di torno girano, delle belle turbando al riposo.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. We are here in the beautiful Champlain Sim with my legacy family household, the Morettis, near and dear to my heart. I love these folks so much. This family is here in France on vacation. They have a little bit of money saved up and they're looking to buy a house here in Champlain Sim. If you're looking to buy a vacation home in The Sims 3, the very first thing you need to do is get the appropriate visa. So your primary goal is to get visa level 3. That's step number 1. So you're going to send your sim over to China, France, or Egypt, or if you have NROS Traveler, basically any world can be a vacation destination. I'm not going to get into that mod in this video, but I can definitely explore that later on in the future. You also have to decide which world you want to buy the vacation home in. If you want to buy a vacation house in France, you have to get the appropriate visa level for France. Each country has its own separate visa. So as you can see here, this sim, this is Rosalina Moretti. She has visa level 3. She's an honorary citizen of France. So this is actually her third time coming here. It took me 2 visits in order to get the appropriate visa level. I would really recommend getting the Prepared Traveler lifetime reward. This allows you to go on vacations longer because the very first time you go, you're only going to have, I believe it's 3 days to spend in that country. And that's just not long enough to get to visa level 3. Every time I've done it, I've had to send my sim there twice in order to reach level 3. So once your sim gets to visa level 3, they can now go to their phone and click real estate and travel services, and they can click purchase vacation home. So when you do this, it's going to take you into map view. You're going to see some purple icons. You're going to see some grayed out icons. So any property that has the square with the little flag is available for purchase. As you can see, the purple icons are houses that my family can afford. The grayed out ones are ones that are a little bit too pricey for us. So there's quite a few options here in Champlain Sim from the get-go. I could certainly make some recommendations. I could definitely recommend Dogwood House, which is this one right here. It's very quaint and cozy, perfect for a couple who's like on their honeymoon or something. So there are a variety of houses available. Most of them are on the smaller side, probably like 2-bedroom, 2-bath houses. However, there are really big ones like this one, which is a castle. If anyone's familiar with my current household family, the Bouclairs, they used to own this castle a long time ago. But honestly, it's a lot of house. That's probably why it's called a castle. So you might be looking at these options and you might be wondering like, hey, what about all these other houses? Like there's so many here that aren't available for sale. What's that about? So there is a solution to this. What you're going to do is you're actually going to go into edit town mode here in your vacation world. So as you can see, some of those houses are unoccupied, but they're not for sale, which is quite interesting, right? So for example, in my Let's Play, the Moretti family ended up buying this house, Daisy House. And as you can see, it's not listed for sale as a vacation home like the others. So what you can do is just click on the icon and go to change lot type. It's going to stay as residential and you're just going to change it to an ownable lot. So we'll do it for that one. And let's change this house as well, the Tulip House. Now, as a warning, World Adventures is notoriously glitchy, right? I think the safer bet would probably be to buy, one of the houses that's listed as for sale as a vacation house. I never had an issue in the past with changing the lot types, but I did have a problem once. And this is something that might also happen to you if you take one of the townies' houses. So one time, greedy old me came out here to the French countryside and I saw this very cute house. It has a nice courtyard in the front. There's a swimming pool in the back. It's a really nice place, right?
It's lit.
So what I did is I kicked out the townie who lives there and I made the house available to purchase as a vacation home. But when I came back the second time, I got a message that said the town had rezoned that lot and they had refunded me for the sale price of the home, basically. So be warned that that could happen. So I would not recommend taking a townie's house. See, I also moved the entire lot. As you can see, this house isn't even connected to roads. So I took it and I moved it like right here or something. So I kicked out the townie, rezoned owned it and moved a lot. So it could have just been karma, to be honest, because I was shitty to kick that guy out. Another thing that's important is that you have to buy the vacation home when you're in the vacation world. You cannot buy the vacation home from your home world. So you actually have to go on vacation, purchase it, and then if your Sims are at the base camp, then you can just click the phone and have the Sims move to the house that you purchased. So now that we bought the house, we're going to click on our phone again, and we're going to click move to, because they're currently living on an empty piece of land that they own. So it's going to go into map view, and then the house you bought will be available to select. And this is where I'm going to have the family move. So we're going to pack up our bags. Rosalina's going to grab all of her diamonds and hop on the Vespa. Let's go, Rosalina. She's always making these Mr. Bean faces. Okay, Isabella, beep beep. I don't know where she's heading off to, but she's in a hurry. Okay, so this is the cute little French house. A lot of the country houses here in Champlain are very charming. I love how this one is built into the hillside. It has little stilts or whatever. Right behind it up here is another house, and this house actually has a parking spot, which is a rarity for vacation homes here in Champlain. Owning a vacation property will increase your bill amount. So we're here in the future after the family has returned home from their vacation. As you can see, looking at the taxes section, this total amount is how much we pay when bills come, and the house that the family owns in France is calculated into that bill amount. So if you own foreign properties, you know, depending on the value of that property, it is going to add a bit to your household bill. So that's something else to consider. Another important thing to know is that the vacation home will stay with your family forever. For example, this family here, the Bouclairs, they're a little bit extra. So as you can see by going through the real estate and travel services menu on your phone, there's a little section up here for vacation homes. As you know, this family, they're a little bit greedy. So they said, 1 homes isn't enough. We would like 3. And that's what they did. These houses were purchased back in the 3rd generation, and now we're on like Gen 11. And conversely, if you don't want to keep a house, you know, maybe your Sim family's having some financial difficulties, you can always sell it. And I mentioned that you have to be in the vacation world to buy the house, but in order to sell the house, you do not have to be there. So you can actually sell the house from your home world. Just click the house you want to sell, go to the little coin, and then as you can see, we got our money back. So if you buy the vacation home in the 2nd generation of your legacy, then you'll be able to use it when generation 10 rolls around. There might be exceptions to that, I'm not entirely sure, but I do know that when the Sim who has the visa dies, your family can continue coming on vacation to the vacation home that your family owns. So again, really great for legacy players. I love for each generation to be able to go on vacation. And every time we come back to our vacation home, we can remember the other memories that we created in that space with previous generations. So that's about it as far as vacation homes go. Marcello is showing off his sketch to his girlfriend. I can't help but think that that is not her. Oh no, she likes it. She loves his interpretation, and I do too. So let me know if you all have any questions or concerns down in the comments below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
Non più tra I farfalloni amoroso, notte e giorno di torno girano, delle belle